I think it's finally over. Uh, at the time I'm recording this, it's like right after the Sizzle Season 24 trailer dropped, and there's not like a ton to unpack, but I guess my general thoughts is I'm a bit underwhelmed, I guess, with this season. I mean, obviously it's the trailer, and we don't know what's going on. I think Drizzle Season 23 is the worst trailer, but that ended up being my favorite season. We'll see moving forward, but you know, we have the only one stage, which looks kind of fun, but also the weapons this time around. There's not really a lot of weapons that I like playing from here other than Recycle Brella, and I guess that's more just an individual thing. Because, what, we get six new weapons, six new alt kits, and the two new main weapons, and we have all the Salmon Run stuff, which sucks because it looks really cool, but I'm going to be in Spain next month, so I probably will play until gold decoration and then stop, which really unfortunate, but that's just how it is. I know a lot of people are saying that we might get a content extension because of this, and I'm actually less hopeful now after seeing this. I think the two things people show have like rebuttals to them. First one is the two new weapons didn't get their alt kits shown in the trailer. Uh, I think they'll get their alt kits this season. That'd put us at 12 weapons. It'd be weird to show like the two main weapons and their alt kits kinda in the same trailer. I get why they want to leave that for a Twitter drop. And the second one is at the end where they show the jellyfish. Could be hinting towards something. I think that's just hinting towards the final fest because he has the fan from Deep Cut. He has the off the hook bracelets and a Squid Sisters pin. So I think that's how. That's just gonna be Final Fest. I'm not really sure if Nintendo really wants to keep supporting Splatoon 3 past 2 years. Even if the next Switch is backwards compatible, it'd be a tough sell for a lot of people who don't already own Splatoon to just buy. It's like, oh yeah, it's free updates, but you're trying to market a free updates for a 3-year-old game when the new Switch will come out. So I think anyone who's interested in Splatoon 3 already has it. Uh, the weapon kits, we don't know like any kits officially, but the trailer actually shows us every single special weapon and a few sub weapons. I'm pretty happy with a lot of them. They really did that stringer dirty, giving it ultra stamp. That's such a weird combo for what looks like a backline heavy stringer, but maybe the sub will help it. You know, Hydra gets screen. That's pretty funny. I kind of had a feeling it would get screen, but who knows. Bamboo gets chumps. I think that's also pretty interesting. I think Bamboo could work with chumps, and we actually might see it a bit more, so it's kind of nice. Dousler Dooley gets strikes. That's like really unfortunate. I was hoping Dousler Dooley would get Inkjet, because we haven't had an Inkjet in a long time, but we haven't even had a strike weapon in a longer time, so I guess that's why. But if they give it a good sub, maybe I'll play Dousler Dooley's. Heavy Edit has Crab. That's going to be annoying. That's going to be like the crab spam weapon if you don't want to play Splash. Or like Stamper Nouveau. It's going to be the midline that has it, but you're giving up a cooler, so who knows about that. What are the other weapons? Oh, your Recycled Brella gets Splashdown. I'm pretty excited about that. I think that actually worked really well with Recycled Brella's playstyle of just kind of moving up and moving in. So I'm excited to play that. The big one is that Custom Range Blaster has Kraken. I was kind of expecting this. I definitely thought there was like a chance it wouldn't get Kraken, but I'd say it's more likely that it'd get Kraken than not. So it's gonna be like the most annoying weapon ever. It's just all we're gonna see now, and that's kind of not what I'm looking forward to. There's like one more weapon that's there. I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Oh, the new Splatana. The new Splatana has Bubble. We saw that in the trailer too. I think it'll be fine. I think that's kind of reverse of what the Splatana wants to do, because it looks like it's focused on charge slashes, and having a bubble probably wouldn't let you stay within it, so we'll see how it synergizes. But obviously with all the weapons and their kits, that's something we kind of need to discern once we start playing, along with whatever balance patch there is. The salmon run stuff, the big run, I don't know how I feel about that. I kind of wanted a 4th king salmonid. I think leaving it at 3 would really suck on top of the mobile app. When you look at your work stats, there's like one more spot that would fit one more king salmonid, but why would they ever do that? Bringing back all the big run stages are nice. It's been like 2 years since we played on Wahoo World and Inkblot, so it'd be nice to go back to them. But, you know, unfortunately I probably won't be here to play that big run that much, but we'll see. Hopefully getting the triple bosses gets you an insane amount of scales, but and hopefully it lasts more than 48 hours. If they put it for like 72 hours, I might be able to play a bit more. That's outside the gold decoration. The new song is really good by Sasha Mori. It's a good band from Splatoon 2. I'm glad they brought it back. And the new stage, I'm not the biggest fan of like symmetrical mirrored Splatoon stages. I know in Splatoon 1, Salt Spray was kind of a mess because of right side peeking, and I didn't like Skipper Pavilion because it kind of felt like Camp Triggerfish to an extent. You'd kind of go back and forth between the upper and lower sections and the ranked modes. You'd only ever use the lower sections, and the upper section is just a farm your special. It just never really felt nice. But this stage is big and it has moving platforms, and I wonder how that will work with ranked. I know one thing that's briefly shown, and you can only really see if you pause it, but it looks like Scorch Gorge gets a remake. Not only the bridge has a couple blocks on it, but it looks like your spawn has a little bit more terrain changes there. So that's nice, seeing that if we might get a stage rework at the beginning of the season, on top of if we get one in the middle of the season, that probably could make up for not having another stage. But man, ending Splatoon 3 at 24 stages is like really rough when Splatoon 2 had 23 and it had 24 Splatfest stages. But even if you don't count those, the tricolor stages don't really make the difference. I think if we get a content extension, it depends on how they do this patch. I think if they're, let's say, doing stuff like allowing you to play tricolor in private battle this patch, or doing a lot of finale-esque things, I don't think we're getting anything past that, which sucks. I would have loved to get 3rd kits, but I'm even more doubtful than ever right now that we're not getting 3rd kits. I'm not even really asking for new seasons past this one. Just give us like 20 weapons every 3-ish months for the next year and like a balance patch. You don't even need to give us a stage. I think it's just 3rd kits. And I disagree with the sentiment that, oh, 3rd kits it takes like a minute to make because you just change the color correction and just add a kit. There's a lot more that goes into it. There's, you know, not only the designs, there's probably choose between a few kits and play test them to see what's nice. You know, you gotta like get the icons ready. You got to translate all of the Sheldon descriptions, what level it unlocks at, etc., etc. Though I don't think it's like that much if they just wanted to crank out a lot of weapons, but it definitely doesn't take like a minute for each weapon. So I'm not really sure how I feel about this final season. Obviously I'll have to wait and play it. A lot of the new gear looks nice too. Maybe they'll add like a ton of gear, a ton of banners, hopefully not a ton of badges for my part. But I guess we'll have to see. So by when I'm recording this, we haven't had any Twitter drops, just the trailer. And I think by the time this goes up, the next Twitter drop will be after. So hopefully I'm proven wrong with a few of these things. And I think if we'd ever get a content extension, it would be announced in the June Nintendo Direct that was teased. So we'll see. But I did want to post my thoughts on how this might be the final Splatoon season, and since I wouldn't be able to play it live as much, I just wanted to make a video on this real quick. But I want to say at least thank you for watching. Let me know if you like this type of content, just kind of unscripted talking about, and I might do a bit more since it's relatively easier to make than the scripted stuff. I want to say thank you for 1,000 subscribers. The Tenacity video is going to be coming out in July, and I'll be having more updates about the channel post 1,000 subscribers also in July. Anyways, have a good day.